Yo, what's up? Max here, and in this video we'll be talking about 2 million follower Instagram influencer can't even sell 36 shirts. On top of that, we'll be talking about why it is a bad idea to say, oh, let me build up my following first before you even make a first sale, and also why around 95% of influencers out there are completely broke and know nothing. So, if you want to make money, actual legit money, pay attention now.
Have you ever wondered whether there's more to life than a boring dead-end 9-to-5 job? Have you ever dreamed about breaking free, traveling the world, making good money, and just enjoying life? No more office dress code, no morning commute, no boss. This channel is for you, so here's to your freedom.
So first and foremost, what you gotta understand here is I'm not gonna name any names, okay? This is not some schmuck tabloid channel where I'm gonna be like, haha, look at her, da-da-da. Okay, the person who couldn't sell 36 shirts, gonna have a bad life already. She's having a bad life already, okay? There's no need for me to shame somebody or make fun of them in an overt way. So I'm not gonna drop any names here, also because I forgot her name already. What you gotta understand though is, how do influencers make money? What you gotta really understand is that most influencers, they show a great life on the surface, but in reality, it's not as great. I know that because that's partly of what I'm doing, and I'm always trying to show transparency. If you go to my Instagram feed, you see me with like Lambos, attractive girls, like doing cool stuff, having a lot of fun. Sure, because that's the cool stuff that I'm sharing with you. But I'm also always trying to share with you like the boring hustle, sitting there, just mundane work, etc. Because I feel like this is neglected way too often when it comes to influencers, showing the hard work under stuff. And that is also that's also the reason behind why most influencers don't actually make a lot of money, because they don't have legit businesses running in the background. All they're doing to make money is the following. So understand, how do influencers actually make money? The following. You can either get brand deals, or you can get certain percentages of the sales that you're making, or you make your own brand and you sell from there. Neither of these options makes you a long-term sustainable high income, okay? Literally, forget about, but if I have 10 million followers, only one of them has to buy something for $1 and I get 10 million. Yeah, guess what? Not even every 1,000th person that is following you with 10,000 followers is gonna buy from you. So let's say you have 10 million followers and you bring out the bikini for, I don't know, the bikini costs 50 bucks, right? How many of these 10 million followers are gonna buy the bikini? How many of these 10 million followers, if you're an attractive girl, are actually also girls of your age? I can guarantee you 80% of the followers, if you're an attractive influencer, are gonna be horny dudes, okay? I'm sorry that I say this, I'm sorry for the harsh words here, okay? So you gotta understand that your target audience isn't necessarily a specific niche market. It's just a bunch of people that find you attractive. Now let's say you're a dude with an 8-pack, okay? How many of these people are actually people that would be in your target audience if you're selling, let's say you're selling a workout program, let's say you're selling an ebook or whatnot. Again, none of these will bring you a long-lasting, sustainable high income. How many of the people that are following you because you have a great 8-pack, because you look shredded, are actually working out, are actually seeking to be specifically advised by you? You gotta understand that having a large following doesn't equal having a lot of people that will buy your stuff. It never is that way. So again, let's say you're selling a bikini for 50 bucks. Only a tiny fraction of these 10 million followers is gonna buy your bikini. And again, like the example of that certain influencer showed it once again, time and time again, that even with 2 million followers, you can't even sell 36 shirts of your amazing fashion brand. So again, you gotta understand that influencers are attractive, shiny objects, but they know nothing about building a long-lasting, sustainable high income. Understand that. And again, separate the fancy lifestyle that they display on social media from the real life. But I see them traveling in first class, and I see them going to all these amazing resorts, etc. Yeah, that's another way of quote-unquote income, which is getting stuff for free. Okay, so if you see influencers that don't have a legit business in the background, travel first class, etc., it's because the airline reached out to them and be like, you have a lot of followers, we'll give you the first class tickets for free, you go on a vacation for free. and that's it, right? And all expenses covered. All you have to do is post about it. Now that's great. Hell yeah, free vacation in first class. I take it. But again, how much is it over a long lifetime? It's not really a lot. Again, like you need certain income sustainably over years, right? Or let's say, okay, but I have a brand deal with these. I get 10% from all the sales, etc. Yeah, you're gonna make a few $1,000s, but again, covered over a lifetime, that's not a sustainable, long-lasting income. So what brings you a long-lasting, sustainable income then? You gotta understand, write the following down. Posting stuff on Instagram is not gonna make you rich. What does make you rich is selling something of value, okay? First rule of money follows value. Selling something of value. And being cool and having a lot of eyes on you and selling someone else's product temporarily for getting 10% and getting free stuff, that's not value, okay? No, that's not value. So you need to understand that the number of followers does not equal the number of buyers. So the whole notion of, but if a lot of people follow me, I will get a lot of money because many people will buy it, is completely wrong. Instead, what you should do is positioning in a niche market. That is all you need. You need a couple people that are your perfect target audience, that are your exact customer avatar, that are thinking about the same things that you can offer, that are dreaming about the same things that you can offer, that experience the same problems that your offer can fix. Okay? So you should prefer having a couple hundred followers on Instagram, but they're exactly your potential buyers, compared to 2 million followers that are just following you because you shake your ass into the camera and you look hot. You know, it's again, what you got to understand is it's a lot of vanity connected to that. It's a lot of ego brushing, right? Oh, I have 2 million followers and I get all these messages by people who say I inspired them and I get recognized on the street. These are nice things. At the end of the day, can that make you afford a lifestyle? Can that make you afford food and a roof over your head? Is that the future that you want to build for your children? Hey children, I'm sorry I can't afford college for you, but at least I get recognized on the street and a bunch of people think I'm cool. Not really. We live in a capitalistic society. I say that in literally almost every video, which means you need money. In order to succeed, you need money. In order to buy things, you need money. In order to eat healthy, you need money. In order to be free, you need money. Do you really want to spend your entire day emailing companies begging for free shit? Hey, I'm cool. I have 2 million followers. Can I get some for free? Like that's what you want to do, begging for free stuff? How about instead you use that time and energy to build a business, to actually provide real value to your clients and thus making money? And this is not money that you're making for another company and you get 10% of it. This is your money. This is hard-earned money that you earned with your bare hands, with your brain cells. That is much better. That is long-lasting. That is sustainable. And the thing is too, you can still build a brand later on, okay? This is something I tell my clients all the time. Money first, then brand, okay? You do not need a large Instagram following or a YouTube following in order to make 4 to 5 figures a month. You do not even need a website in order to make 4 to 5 figures a month. But imagine if there was a way to help you become a successful online coach, successful online consultant, successful online provider, which is a model that helps you get extremely high profits because you're not selling a physical product, so you don't have any costs. Imagine there's a way to become that. Imagine there's a way to already make 4 to 5 figures a month. And by the time you're making that, then you can still say, let me build a website. Then you can still say, let me build a brand around that. But as you're posting on Instagram, you're already cashing in. You can already afford a free lifestyle, a life on your own, being your own boss. That's what you want to have. Money first, then brand. Okay? The most important skills you can acquire in life is not having 2 million followers because you're cool. No, the most important skills is marketing, positioning, and sales. Because that is what brings you the dough. That is what brings you the cash. And what is money? Money is oxygen for your business. It is oxygen for your freedom. Not followers, not being cool, not being attractive and having a bunch of dudes that are in mating age following you, okay? Understand that. Most important skills, marketing, positioning, scales. Stop chasing shiny objects. Understand the real world and understand how the real world works. So to summarize that, I'm sorry, Mrs. Influencer, that you have 2 million followers that can't even buy 36 shirts. If you want to learn how to actually make money, click that link down in the description below, and you can jump on a free consultation call, either with me personally or with an expert from my team. And on that free consultation call, we can teach you exactly how to actually make money without a big brand. Again, if you then later on want to make a big brand and have a bunch of people recognize you, yeah, okay? Hell yeah, you could absolutely do that. But money first, so you could be free. That's part of the summary. The other part is also, how do influencers make money? Not sustainably. How do you want to make money? By knowing marketing, sales, and positioning. By selling something of value. And what is more important? A lot of followers or a small niche following? A small niche following that is willing and that fits, that is willing to buy from you and that fits into your target audience. So again, when you say you're ready to become an online coach, online consultant, online service provider, all you have to do, click that link down in the description below, book a free consultation call. Even if it's international, that call is entirely for free. You can have that call either with me or with an expert from my team. All you have to do is click that link down in the description. It brings it to a website. Read what's on that page, okay? Even if you read what's on that page, it would have already resulted in some sales if you were a 2 million followers Instagram person, okay? So read what's on that page is really important. And then scroll down on the bottom of that page. There's a button. You click that there. You can book the exact date and time where you want to have the free consultation call. So take action. Don't be an idiot, make real money, and maybe talk to you very soon. Thank you so much for watching. GG.